China does like to keep banging on about the world-class train system they have. And in some cities, like you can see here, the train stations are very nice. Then they would compare it to train stations in New York City or even in London. Well, let me do the same. Let me show you some stations in New York and in London. In some of these videos, they get onto the high-speed train or a semi-high-speed train or a green train in China, which is the slow train, and they would show pictures like this of at the station, how wonderful it is. But the reality of the whole situation is that it can be like this. If you do get into the rural part of China, Western China, you would have the green trains, which would go to the local provinces. And if you really want to explore China, you may have to share your carriage with some livestock. So when you see these regulars who live in China and they do the trains, which is quite common for them to do, the metros, and how clean and how wonderful China is, and then compare it to the West or America, they won't show you videos like this. Which you could say is part of living in China, not in the big cities, but in the countryside. China is still a developing country in some ways or another. Not in the tier 1 cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, you could say on the eastern seaboard, but there are some very poor areas. So when people say the Chinese government has alleviated poverty, and you see videos like this, who are you going to believe? The liars or the actual videos that taken by real Chinese people on real Chinese trains in real life? Not as something to promote China, but just to show people on their social media what their life is like. It's all food for thought. My name is James. Thank you very much for your time, something I could never give back to you. And if you could be so kind to like, subscribe and share, it just helps this channel grow a little bit further. God bless to all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.